Great God Day to you all, and welcome back to video number 3 in the Shift series about the Ode to Dr. Wayne Dyer, the great movie The Shift, or the book. Once again, in the mornings of our lives, we typically have an ambition to shiny objects. But hopefully, at some point in your life, you make the shift, and the shift is where you crave nothing more than meaning. So in video 3, the title here is Everything is Practice. My wife Jennifer and I recently watched an amazing movie called The Peaceful Warrior. It's a true story by an author named Dan Millman. And there is this young man whose whole life, from the minute he was born, his parents were living through him vicariously, and they said, you're going to go to college, you're going to go to the Olympics, you're going to be a gymnast, and you're going to win the gold medal. And this guy Millman got to college, he was on the cusp of the Olympics, but he always felt unsettled inside, because everyone his whole life had been giving him their answers. And his fate would have it, he got this amazing mentor that he affectionately named Socrates. Now, Kaylee and I, we hope we're kind of mentors to you all. And Socrates agreed to train him so that Dan could really find his purpose and really find his happiness. And one of the first things they did was they had a meal together. And Dan, the aspiring Olympic gymnast, was just scarfing his food down 1,000,000 miles a minute. And I have to admit, I know what that feels like. Many people commonly referred to my eating tactics as if I was eating like I was in a prison. Fix that, mind you. And he's going, when's our training going to start? When's our training going to start? And Socrates looks over at him and says, you know, if you slow down a little bit, and you slow down, by the way, you make less mistakes, less regret. You might actually taste your food, Dan. You might actually enjoy your food, Dan. And Dan says, it's just food. It's just eating. What does it matter? And I don't remember exactly what Socrates says to him. He goes, it's kind of sloppy. And I guarantee you, if you're doing this in one area of your life, you're doing it in more than one area of your life. Dan definitely acknowledges that that is true. And then Socrates, who's kind of a mysterious figure, he looks over at Dan, and he says, Dan, you know the difference between you and me? Socrates never proclaiming to be perfect or trying to give Dan any answers. He just says, Dan, you practice at gymnastics. I look at everything in life as practice. I look at everything in life as practice. And if you can remember back to our early stages of practice, we have failures, we make mistakes, but we just get up and we have fun and we laugh it off and we smile, which is kind of a sub-lesson here. But the real lesson isn't that one. The real lesson is that if you want to make a shift in your life, there is something that you have to practice at each and every day. I love the scene so much in the movie. My wife would tell you this, my children would tell you this, my family, my friends, my team at DLA, they would all tell you, John Dunn, he practices at this every day. It's our Olympic sport, and it's called love. It's why we are here. So, you want to be a great executive and get coaching? Great. You want to be great at golf and you want to get a coach? Great. But to make the shift, and this is the lesson, why not be great at the best thing there is in the entire world? Love. Why not every single day You wake up and you say, I'm going to practice loving myself. I'm going to practice loving others because there's nothing better. And looking at the world as we see it today, it's obvious that people largely have forgotten how to love, and that it's the most important thing in the world. So I ask you to do this simple drill every day. You wake up and write down 5 ways you're going to practice loving yourself. It could be getting 8 hours of rest, fueling your body like $1 million racehorse, saying your prayers, saying your positive affirmations, saying your gratitude list, I'm thankful for you, and then 5 ways that you're going to practice loving others. Now, this is a little bonus lesson. It's only love if you don't expect anything in return. It's only love if you don't expect anything in return. If this world is ever going to turn around, we've all got to practice on operating from that God-centered, loving heart that does things just because it's the right thing to do. We love you all. We'll see you in the next video. Hope you have a great day. Practice at love. Make the shift. Bada bing!
Life is about love. Life is about who you love and who you hurt. Thus, please practice transforming your pain so you don't transmit it. And please practice being better at love. Your whole life will improve. And please hit like, subscribe, and share.